There would be no LGBTQ plus rights in America if it wasn't for black trans women. Let me repeat. There would be no LGBTQ plus rights in this country if it wasn't for black trans women. So for those of you that don't know, in another moment of fuckery from the Orange Man's administration, the US State Department now has a page that only is dedicated to the lesbian, gay, and bisexual community, removing trans, queer, and intersex plus. This page used to say LGBTQI plus. So this is just another example and another moment of them trying to divide and target trans people. Even though LGB is there, let's not pretend they aren't coming for us as well, because in one example, Idaho Republican legislators are already trying to get the Supreme Court to reverse same-sex marriage. Even if that wasn't the case, again, there would be no LGBTQ plus rights in this country if it wasn't specifically for black trans women. We already see the White House is officially not celebrating Black History Month. They're trying to roll back and make DEI initiatives seem like a negativist. So it's basically a full attack on everything that's not straight, white, and male. And that's why this most recent issue of X-Men number 10 by Jed McKay couldn't have come sooner, because the message in here is so appropriate. And I say to all the trans, queer, people and allies alike that are watching this video, be more like Cyclops. Because when the government tries to threaten Cyclops and says that mutants are nothing and they need to surrender, he says, I don't have any nuclear weapons, but I do have mutants. How much damage would the Juggernaut do if dropped from orbit, or if Zorn just took his helmet off and exposed the star that makes up his head? He basically saying, like, if there was a war between mutants and the government, this whole shit is going to burn down. Mutually assured destruction. And drops this Shakespeare quote that we need to apply as well. The villainy you teach me, I will execute. And it shall go hard, but I will better the instruction. Basically saying the same thing you do to us, the same thing you taught me to do, I'm gonna do the same thing to you, but I'm gonna do it better. And we need to remember, we are the same. We are the mutants that they're trying to persecute. No, we don't have omega level mutants and telepaths and all that other stuff, a Phoenix Force, but we have our voice, we have our power, we outnumber them. That's why they're trying so hard to divide us. If a lot of white people get out their ass and stop clinging to their whiteness, they would realize that they have a lot more in common with black people than Elon Musk. So no matter what they try to do, we need to keep speaking out. We need to vote, not even just at the ballot box, but with your dollar. Fascism can only thrive and multiply if we allow it. And its biggest breeding spot is through our silence.